Welcome to On The Beat, your regular hit of music news and reviews. I'm your host, Jason Byrne. We start with the headlines. Ian Brown denies Rose's reunion. Radiohead tells Cyrus to grow up. Bob Dylan has toilet issues. And Adele contemplates bottled urine. Ian Brown's publicist has denied that the Stone Roses are to reform. Reports yesterday suggested that the 90s indie band would reunite for a series of gigs this summer. But Brown's publicist said the singer hadn't agreed to a reunion and he was too busy concentrating on his next solo album at the moment. He said, "We know nothing about a reunion. Ian is working on his new studio album, which is due out later this year." The Daily Mirror said the band were lined up to play 21 UK gigs, and there was even talk of a US date, with the Coachella Festival in California a possibility. Radiohead have told Miley Cyrus to grow up. The British rockers blasted a 16-year-old Hannah Montana star for threatening to ruin them after they refused to meet her at last month's Grammy Awards. The High and Dry singers issued a statement saying, when Miley grows up, she'll learn not to have such a sense of entitlement. Frontman Tom York also took a swipe at Miley and rapper Kanye West, who has also complained about being snubbed by the group, on the band's blog. He wrote in their Dead Air Space blog, "Wish us all a safe journey if you still like us, and you're not one of those people I've managed to offend by doing nothing." Bob Dylan is causing problems in his street because of the smell of his Portaloo. The folk singer has received a number of complaints from his neighbours, who said the breeze coming off the Pacific Ocean is sweeping the horrible odours in the direction of their homes. The toilet is used by Dylan's employees and security staff at his property in Malibu, California. Cindy Eminger, who lives directly behind the singer's house, said the smell and chemicals used in the portable bathroom have made her and her 8-year-old son ill. She also said that she had to hire 5 industrial fans to blow the smells back at Dylan's estate. And finally, Adele wants to sell her urine. The Chasing Pavement singer has joked that instead of creating her own perfume, she's tempted to sell bodily fluids to boost her income. She quipped, "The whole idea of being a celebrity is ridiculous. Do my own TV show, launching my own perfume, I suppose I could bottle my piss." And now it's time for our competition question. It's your chance to win £1,000 and a top 10 albums this week. All you've got to do is answer this simple question. Which genre of music most applies to the band Metallica? Is it A, bluegrass, B, folk, C, metal, or D, shoegaze? To enter, visit our website at www.onthebeat.tv and click on the competitions link. And now we have Gareth Butterworth to talk about what is hot and not in the music industry this week. Welcome, Gareth. Now, Gareth is a music journalist and an upcoming superstar DJ, so he is very in tune with everything going on in the music world. So what's the first hot item you brought in for us this week, Gareth?
The first thing is Spotify, which is an audio version of YouTube. It's totally legit, and it's easy to use, and you can just listen to anyone, basically.
So it's somewhere where fans can go listen to the songs of their favourite artists with no worries about piracy issues or copyright issues or anything like that.
No.
Fantastic. So Spotify, the musical equivalent of YouTube, the first item on our hot wall this week. And what's next hot in the music world this week, Gareth?
All the different genres that are available to listen to at the moment. Like, it's not just your usual stuff. This is dubstep, new folk.
So not the usual pop and the rap music and stuff like that as well.
Electro's massive as well at the moment.
Right. So new genres and up-and-coming genres re-emerging, the second item on our hot wall this week. So enough of what is hot. What is not hot in the music world this week, Gareth?
Music journalism like NME and Radio 1 seem to dictate who to listen to, really.
Okay.
Like, whatever they say is cool, or whatever people...
So obviously being a musical journalist, you'd be aware of the pressure put by musical publications on it, right? So the first item on our not wall this week is NME and other musical publications putting too much pressure on musical listeners. And the final item on our hot wall this week, Gareth, is...
talent shows such as The X Factor, whereas I'd had to question how much talent is actually in it, because they may have a good voice, but can they write their own music or play an instrument? Or
So it's the usual sort of manufactured pop music that's the problem, things like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so the final item on our not wall this week is manufactured pop talent similar to The X Factor. And now for a little game. Now I'm going to read out a list of rumours, and our guest is to tell us if they are the truth or a filthy rumour. Now the first rumour today, Gareth, is that it has been revealed that on the way to Glastonbury in 2005, The Killers left behind guitarist Dave at a service station. Do you think that's true or false?
Yeah, I reckon that's something that could have happened, I reckon.
Yeah, so the Killers known for their crazy antics, and the first rumour is indeed true. The second rumour is Pete Burns is in hospital after his famous lips exploded. True or false?
As funny as that would be, I think it's false.
It is false. As much plastic surgery as Pete has had, he's actually in hospital at the moment for kidney failure. The third rumour is that popular lecturer Nick Peake has revealed that he is already working on that difficult second album as he continues to rise through rap's music hierarchy. The second single, entitled Baby Got Racks, is due out in April. True or false, Gareth?
I think it's got to be false, isn't it?
It is false. Unfortunately, many fans will be disappointed, but Nick Peake not once again entering the rap world. Next, 50 Cent has announced that he is joining Fall Out Boy for a tour next month. True or false?
I can't see that happening.
That actually is true, strangely enough. 50 Cent will be leaving the rap world and look out for some interesting collaborations with Fall Out Boy next month. Next, Ronan Keating has revealed that he cried during the recording of his latest album.
No, I'm not having that either.
That actually is true. I think we always knew our Ronan was a bit of a girl, got very emotional during the recording of his last album, and that rumour is true. And finally, Preston-based band Spokes are to release an ambient album of sounds collected from the city's famous buildings, including Squires, Harris Museum and the Indoor Market. What do you think about that, Gar?
I think that's false.
That is false. Spokes will not be doing an album like that, so I wouldn't be racing them to the shops to collect that anytime soon. And on that note, thanks to our guest, Gareth Butterworth. I've been Jason Byrne, and that's it for this series of On The Beat. We hope you've had as much fun as we have, and we'll be back in the winter with more news and reviews to keep you on the beat.